Government continues to extend sanitation to rural areas through the provision of pit latrines to less privileged communities and poor households. 13 pit latrines are earmarked for the Ogongo constituency this financial year. The toilets are being constructed in partnership with the Ministries of Health and Urban and Rural Development. Government has been making more efforts to ensure that sanitation provision for communities is improved to end open defecation. The toilets are for elderly and people with disabilities.
I am overjoyed that a toilet is being built at our homestead because my husband is old and no longer able to walk to the bush when nature calls. So when the toilet is complete, it will make it easy for him to use because it is closer. I want to tell the contractor to hasten the construction process so that we can start using our toilet right away.
Ogongo Constituency Office came up with the community-led total sanitation, which was introduced last year to kick off with the construction of 13 toilets this financial year with a budget of $234,000. $180,000 has been budgeted for 10 sets of toilets in the next financial year. Each toilet will cost government $18,000.
Yes, the challenge that we are having is that now some of our community members who are financially able are now also waiting for the government to come and set up this toilet for them, instead of them also stand up for themselves and do this pit latrine from themselves, or flushable toilets even. And we want now to move away from pit latrine so that we can also set up the flushable toilets. So at least our community members must also meet our government halfway. As currently now, we are also busy extending the water pipelines between Ipanda and Onakathe, as well as on Autoni and Oshikweyo. So the government has spent now much money into this pipeline so that people from these villages, especially the Onakathe and Oshikweyo, can also have access to clean water. So the reason why the government is also now not doing the flushable toilets is because we are also having some houses that do not have access to clean water yet.
Ilende says improved sanitation is done concurrently with the provision of potable water in some villages.
This training, as a starting point, there will be 15 trainees, 15 of them, and the program will run for 3 months. After 3 months, other people will come in.
Another 15?
Another 15 years.
Does it include both men and women or only women, because it's regarded as a women issue?
Yeah, no, there's few men. However, we are trying to empower women, you see. We are trying to empower women, but few men also, men are not excluded.
There will also be a 3-month training of tailoring for women, targeting 180 households to start own businesses.
We thank our councillor for this great initiative. Training rural women in literacy program is empowerment to us. As you can see, we are sewing our clothes and those of our family members as a trial.